good. We're good. Talk to me.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to tell you is what Pete said that you said about me had nothing to do with the things that you were talking about, that you commented to some of my followers and you were trying to make peace. And
Right.
About the whole thing with the video that you did with Pete, what I personally feel is your view that it's not directly in the Bible that a Christian could have a demon was what he clung on to. Then he tried to use you to kind of justify the fact that he had no clue what he was doing in a debate, because I believe I believe it's in the Bible. Me and you differ there. I believe it's in there. You could believe that way. That's up to you. But as long as you believe a Christian could have a demon, you're doing the works of God. You're my brother. I got nothing against you. We have a slight difference. I wouldn't have said that, because this is what happens. Pete took your video. Not only did Pete take your video, but I had to debate another guy who used your video as
I know who you're talking about.
And I went and debate. I had to go school him because I said, no, I don't agree with Alexander. I love him, but it is in the Bible. And to be at the end of the day, I truly believe you believe it's in the Bible, but the way you worded it, the way you worded that, where you said it's not in the letter, but it's in the spirit, they took that and they ran away and they're using it against you. So you might want to get rid of that, because they're always going to be taking that. They're looking for the one deliverance minister that's going to say, oh, this isn't directly in the Bible. Then they're going to use it against deliverance ministry.
I know what you mean about holding me to a technicality on some form of literalism.
They're holding they're holding to you to your statement where you're saying it's not in the Bible directly. So they're saying, see. But I believe
that video was part of a larger documentary. I took that little clip because I couldn't use the whole clip because it's part of a deliverance documentary. I said, you know what? Let me use this little part. It's part of a larger hour footage.
I understand that. I understand you. They don't. They don't understand us. They're trying to look at they're losing this battle. This battle's over. There's no way that 15, 20 years from now, unless you're just a dope, you are not going to be walking around saying that a Christian can't have a demon. There's way too much evidence on the matter. But that is not what Pete Cabrera... Pete Cabrera is not talking about your comments under those videos. He made a video yesterday.
I found that out after, when I think one of your followers shared that online, and that it bothered me. Not what they said, but it kind of made sense. And I said, wow. So I was a pawn, and the video was never to have great Berean dialogue. I love being a Berean. Let's wrestle with it. Let's disagree. Let's I love that stuff. I was being used. Now I see that it really was. I should have went with my first instinct, and I just felt the Holy Spirit tell me, don't allow him.
We need to stick together. This guy Pete is trying to use your name, Art Montgomery's name, Thomas Fisher's name, and anybody's name he could use to prove that people are standing with him and not with me. They think I'm mean. They think I'm just this maniac trying to kill him, when all I'm contending for is the truth. You know that. I don't want to ruin this guy's life. I would like to use this conversation. Can I use this conversation that we're having?
You could use it. You could use it.
I don't want to. I want to tell you that now that I would like to plan on using this, because we haven't said anything yet that everyone can't hear, and I want to be always honest with people. I never post anything without telling them, but I want you to watch what Pete Cabrera said that you said about me yesterday, and I want people to see your reaction, because I never called you, correct?
No.
Well, this is the
first time. This is the first time you and I are talking. We've never exchanged more than maybe a comment or two online, maybe on a video or something, and not even that. I don't think this is the first time that we are talking.
Alexander said, "Hey, he called me. He said he wants to destroy you and bash you. You want to make this video?" And I said, "What'd you tell him?" He said, "No."
This is the first time that we are talking.
Alexander said, "Hey, he called me. He said he wants to destroy you and bash you. You want to make this video?" And I said, "What'd you tell him?" He said, "No."
This is the first time I've ever interacted with you in my life, according to what I remember. I don't
Right.
remember ever sending you an email, a text. I don't
No.
remember you ever sent me one. We
No.
never talked before today, correct?
No. I became aware of your ministry based on I follow deliverance ministers. I'm
Right.
aware of who's a deliverance minister, and I check people's stuff out. But no, this is the first time that you and I are actually meeting and talking
Okay.
right now.
Excellent. I agree. That's the truth. Now, let me try and share my screen, and I'm going to show you his video. Let me see if I could do that. Can you enable screen sharing? Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, you just kind of press
You
press it.
You as the host have to let me share my screen.
Another guy, right? I don't even want to say who it is, but I did a video with him. He got a hold of him, guy with the beard, right?
So he's saying that I got a hold of you, the guy with the beard. And now he's going to say your name directly. Ready?
Okay.
Alexander. And Alexander said, hey, he called me. He said he wants to destroy you, bash you. You want to make this video? And I said, what'd you tell him? He said, no, we don't do that.
He just said that you told him that I called you and asked you to make a video, asked you to feature in a video with me to ruin his life and bash him. Did I ever do that?
No, you did not. Again, this is the first time that you and I have ever spoken right now, and it's unfortunate that it's under these pretenses. This is our first conversation. I do not have Pete Cabrera's phone number. And let me say this here. Chris LaSala has never called me. This is the first time that me and him are talking where we have exchanged phone numbers. Pete Cabrera, this is Alexander Pagani, lead pastor of Amazing Church in New York City, Bronx, New York. That is 100% a lie. I do not have your phone number.